Just as I am, and wanting not to rid my soul of one dark spot, to thee whose blood can clean his spot, O Lamb of God, I come. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, the people of conscience and the people of Biafra around the world. I am George Onyibe, as always, from Delta State, Agbo. And this morning, it is important that we beckon on the attention of our people, appealing to their conscience that no matter what happens, they must stand by the truth. Because the truth does not need defense. The truth cannot be conquered. The truth may be suppressed, but it cannot be influenced. It changeth not. And in the end, the truth will surely pay off. I want to spend some few minutes to look at the issue, the trending issue concerning the people of Biafra as emanating from the stable of our sister, Anya. Anya is not a household name until now. When she spoke one truth, and a lot of things has been happening since then. And of course, having taken time to listen to Anya versus the world, episode 9, and then a lot of truth begins to pop up from her conversation. And I believe some of these insights should be highlighted to our people. And so that those who still have the capacity, the ability to reason, should put on their thinking cap and get ready for the inevitable. Somewhere along the line, somebody need to respond to these processes that have enslaved us this long. Series of questions by the producers, the presenters of Uju versus the World, episode 9, asked a lot of questions. We're not going to go into all of them. Just few points and reflect on how it affects us into this Biafra agitation and the life of our people. The Queen of England died. One of the reigning monarchs the world has ever known, at least in recent time. The Queen of England died. One of the most powerful women in all the universe, at least in the recent time, for over 1,000 years. Only few people could actually measure with the level of wealth she amassed, power she controlled, territory she dominated, and to come to think about it, the pain she has caused to untold people around the world. In the case of Biafra, it's most recent, in less than 60 years now. She has supervised, the Queen of England, the late Queen of England, has supervised the death of over 10 million Biafra. Anya Uju has said that figuratively, some will say it is 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. But this was made possible because of the British government, the Queen of England, specifically funding the genocide in our land. And as a child, I know over 3.6 million that we generally refer to is not inclusive of men. who stood to defend our land. These were approximately record of women and innocent children that were starved to death. In a non-share, over 10 million Biafrans died. And you see, the painful aspect of it is that we are still dying today because of the issue of this Biafra. Our sister Uju Anya gave certain expose on telling you what the British government, Great Britain, did to suppress the people of Biafra. She was trying to be it was not going deep anyway. A bit of the truth. As we speak at this moment, the BBC gave media blockage to the people of Biafra. They made sure they discredit everything our people were seeing at that moment. The world would not even know what happened. After all, most countries of the world, like America, had the issue, a pressing need to focus on their own country. We had media blockage. Nobody paid attention to us. And those who would have stand in solidarity with us want their own percentage of the oil. And so our people died. They said it's genocide. It is famine. Rather, they said it's famine. And then, temporarily, they are still suppressing the people of Biafra. Uju Anya said they needed Nigeria to remain one, so they can be able to use us against ourselves. A country that is made from 3 distinctive ethnic nations. We will merge them as one. We don't look alike. We don't eat the same food. Even the animals in our territories are different. Nature itself separated us. But you see, a strategy is going on there. Some of these things Uju Anya highlighted is what I want to draw your mind to. And in the end of it, she pointed out that this is how the imperialists work, the colonial masters. They create such a confused state. So all of you will be busy fighting against yourself. And then it gives them the room to dominate you and control you. And so they created Nigeria. And most of us are very proud of Nigeria. Nigeria was not here, according to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, 60 years ago. There was nothing like Nigeria. And then how come everybody want to die? Most people rather want to die to protect Nigeria. How come? Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. Let's go back to the issue of Uju Anya. Uju Anya, in trying to explain to the world what we have gone through as a people, pointed out number 1, she never attacked anybody. She explained where it hurts her. The Queen of England is dead. She has caused more pain for so many people. This is the truth. Immediately, her Twitter handle was suspended. And meanwhile, before then, she has been receiving series of insults from different white supremacy, which made her to disable her comment section. And up to this moment, the people rose up. Majority of Homo sapiens rose up in her defense. I think that is why she's having a soft landing. And why will this be? She said the absolute truth. Nothing more, nothing less. Though the corrupt system tried to fight against her, we know they still be fighting against her. But the issue of Biafra, nobody will be able to conquer that matter. And that is why it grieves us. It breaks our heart. It causes us pain. When we see men who are supposed to be knowledgeable, men who are supposed to be wise, trying to criminalize the whole process, trying to use disinformation, propaganda, and lies to coerce people into accepting a genuine, legit matter, it's absurd. It's very painful and irritating. I titled this discussion or broadcast, Uju Anya versus the people of Biafra. unlike the initial title, Anya versus white supremacy. Why? The white supremacy have to do what they have to do. Their agenda has always been to enslave everybody, take over our very life, decide how we live and how we die, decide the God we worship and the one we don't worship, decide what we study in school, decide the name we bear, decide everything. They decide to play God. In fact, they are God. Maybe it is sounding familiar to you. Anya has clearly stated out few things we need to know regarding Biafra Restoration Project. Let's just go down those aspects she pinpointed, so I will not take much time. Number one, what she said about the Queen of England is the truth. And what happened for saying the truth? She was attacked by white supremacy. Today, we are here in Biafra land. And some of you, noble men and women around the world, fighting for the emancipation of the people of Biafra. And most of you have been blackmailed. Not by white supremacy, by your own brother. By your own people. And so when Anya told you that that is how they function, you should begin to ask yourself question, the people of Biafra. Why all this blackmail against one another? For 4 years, to the best of my knowledge, people like Mazi Obienu called out Nnamdi Kanu secretly. You are missing your way. Nnamdi Kanu refused. People like Uche Mefo did not only call out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rather idiot Nnamdi Kanu, but have written series of letters to the DOS led by the hopeless Chika Edoziem. For 4 years, none of you heard about this thing. We know Nnamdi Kanu was going the wrong way. For 4 years, I, here in Biafra land, have tried to defend the truth and make sure the process is not compromised. None of you heard it. I went to the extent that I was even having quarrels with people like Barrister Jofo, people like Barrister Aloy Jimako, people like Nnamdi Kanu, all of them. I refused to allow them to compromise the process. We didn't come in the open. It was happening inwardly. It is so devastated that even as the African rep, Nnamdi Kanu crippled me here in Biafra land, just to make sure the truth does not prevail. He said as African rep, I should not attend any IPOB meeting for more than 4 years, without the permission of Ikechukwu Ugoha, who is supposed to be a junior officer. Nnamdi Kanu said that as the African rep, I do not have power to remove, to suspend, or to appoint. But even Barrister Jofo was removing, appointing, and suspending. I think it's our lawyer. I am waiting for all of them. We will meet, but they are not my enemy. But anything they want, I will give it to them. And so if Barrister Jofo can appoint IPOB coordinators, Ikechukwu Ugoha, who is a junior principal officer, can appoint supposedly #1 coordinator in the whole world. What I'm telling you is not ordinary words. A memo were written to those effects, and I still have the document of those memo with me. And so you see, we are attacked for saying the truth. The same way Ujunwa, Anya was attacked. People started insulting her. You are criminal, you are this one, you are that one, because she said the truth. Ask yourself, in the recent Biafra agitation, which Ujunwa truly represents, why all the attack? The imperialists are attacking Ujunwa. Is it because she's a saboteur? Did she collect money from Nigeria? Was she lying? And then ask yourself, why is IPOB attacking everybody? Why? Because the last time I checked, even Raphael Owazurike, who made Nnamdi Kanu, it's not good to be attacking Nnamdi Kanu. And if I have issue with Raphael Owazurike at this moment, it is because he said, don't insult Nnamdi Kanu, don't insult Nnamdi Kanu. And I hate him for that. And why am I bringing it up? Only Nnamdi Kanu is attacking everybody. He looks like the Queen of England or worst to me, if you ask me. The people killing their own people. They attacked Anya. She said the pressure was too much. She has to disable her comment section. Ujunwa, next time, open it. Let them express themselves. You will see there is a kind of grace that comes with those insults when you are on the path of the truth. You see, Jesus said, rejoice when men say all manner of evil against you for my name's sake. That namesake is not the name of Jesus. For saying the truth, rejoice when people say all manner of evil against you. And so each time I wake up, I go through my comment section. I see unspeakable comments, insults, horrible words labeled against me. And I know I'm not such. And I'm happy. And happy because I know the truth does not need defense. The truth cannot be compromised. The truth may be slow, but steadily, surely it will get to its destination. And I draw consolation from the single path that I took on the path of righteousness. You will not understand. Allow them to unleash hell on you. Let them give out that venom. We shall know who is deceiving who at the end. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. If Americans think they will stand on that ivory tower and preside and serve as the ruler of the world, let them get ready, because they are not ready for what is coming. If China, the Japanese, the Russia, and any other country feel they are going to be world power and they will dominate everybody, they are ignorant, I must tell you. Because kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Those nations you have not heard about their name today, they are warming up and they are coming. The only thing that will save all of us is those of you who handle the pinnacle of power as we speak. Decentralize this power and free the people. And now the next thing we need to know or learn from the conversation or the encounter, the experience of Anya regarding the issue of Biafra. You don't need to lie. Just say the truth. And the moment you say the truth, hell is going to be loosed against you. But don't worry. The truth does not need defense. I'm happy Anya is happy. Why is she happy? Because even millions of people she did not know are writing petition in her support. And people identify with her. She didn't call for fundraising. She did not insult anybody. She did not criminalize the process. She simply said the truth. The Bible is a document, embodiment of wisdom itself. If you really remove religion from the whole process and approach the Bible academically, you will see the fountain of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that beats human understanding. It's just like when it said, when the Bible tells you about what to do. She does not need to fight to defend the truth she already knows. The truth she's part of. Defense are coming. And the people of Biafra should ask themselves, we have killed more of our people. We have blackmailed more of our people to preserve a lie that we wish one day it will become the truth. It's not taking us anywhere. No matter how you garnish the lie, it remains the lie. And now look at the message coming from that aspect. Ujunwa did not protest on the street. He has drawn more attention on the social media than all of you paying money to get. In fact, you people are doing the job for her. Why? She said the truth. But what are we doing in the Biafra Restoration Project to draw attention? A lot of people are going to discuss this issue. A lot of things will happen regarding this issue of our sister, Anya. Why? She presented the truth in a perfect manner. She seized the opportunity and let the world know that there was a genocide in Biafra land. What are we doing? Nnamdi Kanu lawyers are telling you, from our last visit to Nnamdi Kanu, he said that China Sanwo-Olu is Agonechi Obodo. Which obodo now? Which obodo? And then he wants you to give him relevance. But if you know how many of our people China Sanwo-Olu has killed, you will begin to ask, who is Nnamdi Kanu? What is his mission? What does he want? And you see, as insult against our people, what is he doing? He's writing IPOB press release. We are in support. We stand in solidarity with Anya. Who are these criminals? And then you are jumping. Oh, is it this one? Is it this one? They create terror group in Igbo land. And as I'm talking to you, they are going from house to house every night to adopt our youth. They knock at your door. All of you, open this house. Open this house. Some of those houses they force themselves into. Some people ignorantly will open the door for them. They pick young men and coerce them into unknown gunmen or ESL. They use them to do terrible things. Put them under oath immediately. If you die, you die. If you succeed, you succeed. That is what they are going about doing in Igbo land. This precious land, they are polluting it. And then one criminal, Nnamdi Kanu, negotiating with Nigeria in Abuja Lodge. Go and ask Soludo, they know what we are saying. Is Agone Chamber, Agone Obodo. Which Obodo are we talking about? Because the last time I checked, ESM and unknown government has killed more Igbo than their imaginary enemy. Anya did not do that. But they want to give reference to their lies. Imagine if Anya on this comment alone had the support of people of conscience, our case would go far. Have you noticed in recent time, for over 2 years, 2020 till today, nobody relevant organization talks about us? Because there is nothing to talk. All you hear is charlatans running their mouth on radio, and then mugus allowing themselves to be fooled that something is happening that is not happening. A single comment is shaking the foundation of the world. Our sister never abused anybody. He never called anybody out. He never insulted anybody. After all, there was no need for that. We're not abusing anybody. We are not challenging anybody. We are not saying we are who we are not. We simply say, let Nigerian be reviewed. And then there are people who are going to die instead of it to happen over their dead body. The point is they will die. But if such a comment from Anya can influence the whole process and overrule conspiracy, imagine when millions of Biafrans across the globe will in sincerity speak the truth regarding our fundamental right and position as a people. Imagine what will happen. People of Biafra, stop fighting sentimentally. Stop allowing them to rip off your emotion. It will not take us anywhere near Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. He must be exposed. There is no two ways about that. If he lie, let him carry Oshakume, the Benin man, to be his lawyer. I wonder if Igbo man cannot defend Nnamdi Kanu in the law court. Is it a Benin man? But it's a game. Oh, let's draw that tribe. No. Benin people are not fool. They know the truth, they accept the truth, they walk by the truth. He's going to collect his money. People like Barrister Jofo is going to tell him, don't worry, just do like this, just do like they are guiding him. So it will not look like Igbo thing. The day we begin to fight for Igbo thing to be Igbo thing, be better for all of us. Nnamdi Kanu have soiled his hand in the blood of our people, equivalent to the Queen of England, late Queen of England. You cannot hide it. Check all your insults. It has not killed me. I am growing stronger and getting better every day. And I am preparing to come out in a way you cannot visage. and I mean nobody no harm. Our people must be profitable, knowledgeable. In fact, talking about knowledge, their wisdom must be profitable. Why are we making fool of them? Why are we reducing them to nothing? Why are we destroying them? In order to give them a free nation, you turn them to cannibal, you turn them to touts, you turn noble men to criminals and common thieves. And then you are saying, I stand in support with you, Anya. You're nothing like her. You can never be like her this part you choose to do. But in the end, one truth is certain. Our survival depends on our ability to extricate ourselves from this Nigerian state. If we remain here, I'm not sure we can stand another 50 years. How do we get there? This issue is not what one man can do. People have tried, and it's obvious. Understand, when you say the truth, you will be attacked and castigated. Stand by that truth. It will prevail in the end. Understand, there are more enemies within the system claiming to be fighting for you. But actually, they are there for the financial benefit. And then number 3, no matter what happens, focus on what the real issue is. And what is the real issue? The freedom of our people. And so, if indeed you want us to harmonize and bring this restoration project to a conclusive end, arm your mind with the truth. Say the truth irrespective of whose fault is God. Be ready to defend yourself regarding any matter, but allow the truth to defend itself. Today, millions have died because of Biafra. Some ignorantly, some victimized. Their life taken, and more are still dying. And what are we doing? Are we increasing the population? Are we trying to prevent it? Who are we engaging regarding this issue? Now the Kano just told you we have launched the new recruited, the ESM, the new batch have been released. Who are this new batch? You want to call for fundraising? Don't forget, Anya is not calling for fundraising. But our word is going around the world. I will encourage you, try and listen to that Anya versus white supremacy. Episode 9. And try to listen to her emotion, to that truth that drives her. Compare them to what I've just told you. Anya versus the people of Biafra. A single woman with a partial knowledge of what happened, but a living memory and evidence of this heinous crime against the people. She spoke few words, and that few words shook the foundation of the world. And I can imagine if the whole nation would stand up and speak few words, shedding them in the light of our true experience. Whether the world like it or not, our matter will be revealed. But don't make any mistake about that. We have not lost it all. We have not failed in this quest. We've only made mistakes which can be amended, corrected, and that is exactly what we are doing. Let us get sense. Let us move back a little bit. Reconsider our position and the role we are playing in this Biafra restoration project, so that we don't add more confusion, more problem to the one we are already facing. and to bring it back. So I see if you can be able to appreciate the purpose of this discussion. Anya was able to coerce the whole world, the blacks, Americans, the reds, almost everybody, into supporting what she said. And I think that is the victory she had. How many people haven't been able to coerce, to bring in and lend their voice to the Biafra Restoration Project? We've not been able to do that. Why? Because we've been gathering the wrong tools for the legit purpose. And I see black Americans and I see all of them want to identify with her. But I'm sure these people don't want to identify with Nnamdi Kanu or IPONK or even the issue of Biafra as we speak. Why? Because on the other hand, we are busy destroying everything. With little mistakes that we don't even consider as mistakes. Let me go down deep a little bit, and then I'll bring this broadcast to an end. Biafra nation under Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu for 3 years, under the bombardment from so many countries around the world, who would be beneficiaries of the oil deposit in our land. Ojukwu held this country for 3 years. Under the media war coming from BBC and other British social media platform, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu and his men held this country. Under the same time where billions of millions, resources, pounds, dollars stolen from our land were being spent to exterminate us, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu held this country, Biafra. I'm not talking about the wars in Biafra. I'm talking about the Biafra that was now. They held this country together. And when the country, Biafra, fell, many people started disassociating from Biafra. Many Biafrans start disassociating themselves from Biafra. And I'll bring it back again in connection to the case filed in the Nigerian judicial system. The Igbo nation seeking for referendum. And then you have the Ijaw nation coming to make a counter suit, joining suit rather, to that lawsuit. And a lot of people have been saying, because the Igbo lawyer said they want to review the issue whether they still want to be in Nigeria or not. And this is just the simple truth. We should review Nigeria. Let the owners of Nigeria take Nigeria. And let those of us who don't want Nigeria, we should be allowed to be the author of our destiny. But we cannot forget from the single fact that if at the end of the day, I want Nigeria and you don't want Nigeria, I will not speak for you. And so we call for referendum or plebiscite as the case may be. And so Igbo nation took Nigeria to the courts. Ududuwa lawyer did not come to join suit. Arewa lawyer did not come to join suit. But then Ijaw lawyer has claimed come to join suit. Now, forget about what the guy said. Biafra, Ijaw nation has not been part of Biafra, and then Ijaw nation, they don't want to be Biafra. If they are fighting for the issue of fighting for Ijaw nation, that should not bother you. Because everything he said, may be partially true, but it's not true. But what should worry you is the implication of joining a lawsuit. Joining a lawsuit gives them power to decide what happened. Peradventure referendum come. Many people are concerned about what he said. What he said doesn't mean anything to me. But what should mean to you is the purpose behind joining suit. It gives them absolute power to have as much rights as you have. I'm not going to go deep there. And in that instance, they could be your ally, your best ally, or they could be your worst enemy. But you will be the one that will dictate how it's going to be. I repeat, when they said they are joining suit in that very case, what the lawyer said, not every Biafran will appreciate it. But believe me, those words plays many roles. You know, when lawyers tell you they are learned, they are not educated. You can't see a lawyer say, I'm an educated lawyer. Education has a limit. When you are educated, it is within a particular area of expertise. You have a limit as an educated man. But when they say you are learned, it means that your level of education knows no boundary. And so when a lawyer comes and speaks up, they must have compared what they want to do and what they're going to say almost in every area or aspect of life. That's why they keep reading. Most of them go mad. Most of them lose their brain. They don't even know how to reason any longer because too much knowledge. Go and find out the case of Apostle Paul. And so when those lawyers said what they said, figuratively, it could mean one word projecting more than 1,000 issues. And they can defend what they want to defend. But the one you should concerned about now is that they joined suit with the Igbo nation lawyer fighting for referendum or the creation, the re-establishment of Biafra. If you know the implication there, it will call us to go back and put our house in order. One of these days, we will review the implication behind joining that suit. Because most lawyers don't even know. They are not even counting it to order. And if we know the implication, we will not be worried about propaganda. We will not be worried about what they write in the pages of newspaper. We will be more concerned about our actions. So before IPOB looking for where to prove they are fighting for everything, oh, we support Uju Anya. Uju Anya does not need anybody's support. She just said the truth. And support is rising up from everywhere. IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, you people are shame and disgrace. Look at the level you have destroyed the struggle. You have held our people under the influence of hopelessness, thinking that this lie will become true. Look at where we are. IPOB press relay, we stand strongly. Uju Anya said the truth. That truth does not need support. Continue doing what you are doing. Simanikpa is a criminal, but you employ the criminal to work for us. Oh, Chinasa Nworu is Agone Chamber, but he has killed more Igbos than the Fulani headsmen the last time I checked. We have the record, though. We have the record, though. Living testimonies are there. And then Uju Anya is invariably referring to even Nnamdi Kanu as an associate of the late Queen of England. These are the truths you don't want to hear. And then you're going to say, this boy is an idiot, he's a hopeless. But let me tell you, anyhow you want to review this issue of Biafra, like my ancestors, my father before me, we have fought to defend the Igbo nation, even more than those who claim they are Igbo. And yet, we have been insulted and relegated and called all manner of names. But we accept it. For the Igbo nation, we will do anything. And it cannot be compromised. We will stand by it. Let us save our people. Go and find out the reason why there is a lawsuit joined to the already applied suit in the Nigerian court. Go and find out. And I think most of the things we are doing now will begin to stop it. When our people are supposed to be encouraged, motivated, guided, empowered to get ready for the real deal. Now the Kanu is there. He supposedly is arrested from Kenya. How do they call it? International rendition or orientation. Since then, I need you to follow clip by clip every message he gave. He started first of all by telling you, hey, wait, they didn't allow me to change clothes. He was wearing, is it Gucci or Cindy? And then the next court appearance, he said, hey, wait, I want to wear Ishiago. Give me Ishiago. He's not talking about Ishiago again. And then the next time he came back, he told you, they are taking my blood. They are removing one pint. They are not removing his pint again. And then he came back again. They told you that, oh, they are stabbing him. They are stabbing him. Now they cannot anyo now. He's not anyo now again. And then the next one he came, he told you, there must be peace. Let Biafra land be calm. And then after Biafra land being calm, and then he came now, he's telling you that the lawyers will tell you he's hardy and bouncing. He's very okay. We know. And then the next one he's telling you is how is Chike Doziem doing? And then the latest one now is China Sanwaru is Agonecho Budu. Was that what Nelson Mandela is doing? But you will never hear that Nnamdi Kanu has given order that every IPOB account should be shut. No money again. Of course, people are no longer contributing to the criminal enterprise. He knows. So the little one they have, they are not spending it again. Go and ask IPOB coordinators. But if we are to be fighting IPOB to destroy IPOB, IPOB will not be here. All of you, IPOB, formidable. All of you will be running. Somebody made a comment in my post about 3-4 days ago. And the person said, this man that is attacking IPOB, why is IPOB not attacking them and killing them? But if I talk now, they will attack me. And I responded to the person. I say, if they make PEM, all of now say na be IPOB waiting for Nigeria, not be only Biafra land. We go here when I promise you, you know me already. And I'm happy I saw one of Mazimefo post. I shared it. He said to China Sanworu and Nnamdi Kanu, that's your evil. Carry it to anybody that is saying the truth. You see, you think we are weak. The easiest thing to destroy is Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal follower. But we are not going to gain anything there. But their evil will continue among them if they take it out of their cycle. If they take it out of their circle, you will see how useless they are. All of you contributing money. All of you donating money, shifting IPOB money from one place to another. We will have account, evidence, all your transactions, we are following it up. Mad people. You are selling your people and making money. And your people can't understand. We make them believe in you. And you saw what Mazimefo say. Remove that your evil from that your circle. Just take it to innocent person. Touch one innocent person. Then you will see how useless all of you are. I am not in diaspora. If you don't see me in Port Harcourt, you will see me in Agbo, Urugudu, where I come from. Of course, my job may warrant that I travel a lot, but I have a base. If you want to see the other side of this struggle you have not bargained for, make PEM. Meanwhile, be doing fundraising, be deceiving yourself, looking for where to attach to be popular. Are we in a popularity contest? Let us find out what the solution is. There is problem already. But believe me, it's not that bad. The situation can be remedied. We need to discover ourselves in order to recover everything that we have lost. I will stop there so I don't confuse you, nor digress further. I remain George Unibe. Understand, there are a lot of things we intend to expose to our people for the overall good of our people. We're a little bit distracted. but we are on the right path. Don't go away. You may not understand everything, but pay attention and observe. You will see at the end of the day, you will thank the Creator that we stood our ground, just like Uju Anya did. And all of us will be free at the end. There's a program that will be coming up any moment from now. We're trying to put facilities in place. The sanctuary, the seventh dimension. So you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. God be with genuine people of Biafra. God forgive the criminals of Biafra who are Biafrans, and let him open our eyes, the eyes of our mind, that we may behold the wondrous truth in his word. Goodbye now, and God bless you. Just as I am and wanting not to raid my soul of one that ought to thee, whose blood can cleanse his spot, O Lamb of God, I come.